to this edition of the Farming and Legacy Show. This is episode 4, and this is the final episode on Highlands map. If you can tell by looking, I am started harvesting the onions. Let's find a worker here. This is what you have to do first before you can harvest the onions. You have to let somebody, if you're working on a service, somebody can go ahead of you, or you hire a worker, let them cut it and put it in a windrow, and then turn this thing on, and you just go along and pick up the windrow. That's all this is. I'm not even doing control. Whoa. I'm not even doing steering assist on this because you really can't. This harvester holds 9,500. And I'm going to show you how the packaging plant works too when I get a little bit more in the trailer. This will be my last episode on here. Be heading back to vintage farming probably, definitely the next episode. I think when I fill this harvester up one more time and dump it in that trailer, I'm gonna take the trailer over there and turn it and go dump in that thing and see how it works, show you how it works. You definitely want tracks on this harvester because it turns way better with them than it does without. I'm going to show you on this, save. I've got major hail damage in, that's grass field, but in them two fields of onion, that one survived the hailstorm, but them two didn't. Let me see something here in a minute. Okay, that's not onion, okay. It's almost full. What happened here? Why? Well, the head must have picked up or something. Yeah, it did. Well, I don't understand that. Well, this will be about another, when I get back there to that corner, should be another. Trailer load just about. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, that's all right. I see now. You see how it done that? It already picked up enough to fill it, so you know, we can get this tractor and I'll let that worker keep going and making windrows, windrow after windrow. I don't know if I'm gonna do all these fields like this or not. I may not. I don't know. We'll get some onions here. That's about put me over half full anyway, and I'll take it, start that sacking process. I just want to see what that looks like. Yeah, there's half full right there. Yeah. All right, 19. Ooh, I'm gonna dump these. See how I'm gonna let that worker go and make some windrows. I just want to make sure. I have scaled down the farm over here. You'll see when you get over here. Don't have any cows, don't have any sheep. I did that mainly because, like I said, this is going to be the last episode, so that's why you see $61 million up there. So, I'm just, after this, I'm going to, like I say, this will be it on this map. I'm going to pull up here. I'll have to activate the thing once I start dumping some in there. Up. Foot. I'm trying to get it lined up. This won't line up, will it? There we go. Start overhauling. Now, activate. Let's see what happens here. Already made six packs, 7, but I don't know. Anyway, let's head back to the field now. I guess a box will spawn whenever, or whatever will spawn when it's enough done. 34. And I put 19 in there so it holds about 60,000, looks like, somewhere thereabout. I got to finish picking up that lane. And all right, now you want to get that there, center, straddle that windrow. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, there it goes. And there's no way to fast farm this or do it not yet anyway. But I do know, I saw a DJ Gohan video yesterday. There's somebody working on a modded harvester, so a modder's working on it. We get a little more onions harvested, we'll take some over there and see, back over there to the processing and see if there's anything popped out. It says 95, so my guess is when it gets to 1,000, it probably will a box or something pop out there. I'm already over half full. Look, the yield map over there for precision farming looks pretty good. Green and yellow, that's a good yield. Probably be full. I get to the corner down here. Let's see how many. 146. Let's see what's over here. What the? Nothing. Yes. Okay. We'll get it something pop out a little bit. Let's get the tractor and trailer over here now. Okay. He's doing that short side over there. Get one more load in here and we'll take it over there. And yeah, this is gonna be tedious work till you get a modded harvester that does all this in one path. Ain't too bad though. I'm gonna leave that little short line there and I'm gonna take this outside line. I still got a headland to pick up. Yeah. Almost full. All right, we'll load this up and we'll take it and dump it in the processor. Let's dump this in there then, and it should push it. Let's look at it and see. Yeah, it's 300 and something. Watch this. I'm gonna go up beside it and back into it this time. Had almost full. See there, there's 30 something thousand. Yep, about 60,000. It's 75% full. Sooner or later, let's see. Okay. It's going to pop out a box sooner or later, or something. You would think, anyway. Got no choice, it's got to. I'm going to park this over here where I've already cleaned up. Because when I come back around, I'll start up this with this short row here. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish this pass, and I'm gonna fast forward time a little bit and see if we can't get a box to pop out of there before I end this video and end this series on this map. Good gracious, look at that onions piled up there. Mm. Oi. Let me line this up right here, and I think I'll do just that. Let that worker keep on. Let's get over here where we can see. I don't understand what the deal is here, but we're gonna find out here in a minute. Okay, it's 461. All right. Let's settings come down. I still don't see no box. Maybe 2,000. There it comes. 2,000. That's what she looks like. Let me stop time now. We know. That's what she looks like. And you can't pick it up. It's 4 bundles of onions. Okay, he's still. All right. Well. All right. This is gonna be my last episode on here, episode 4, and final episode. Cause I'm going back to old school vintage. Hadn't been on that. I'm gonna go back to that anyway. But the fish didn't work out too well on here for me. Had a lot of issues with that. There's some things that's got to be worked out on that. But anyway, let's see. When it gets to 2,000, it'll pop a pallet out there. Anyway, that's how you do the onions. I mean, it can be make a money maker if you do. It's just like any other root crop, pretty much. Difference is there's no head on the front of this. Anyway, but my overall view of this map, the map is laid out beautifully. But the best part, I'm going to show you the best part of this whole DLC is that this stuff right here, mainly the tractors, the 3 tractors there, and the planters. That's a planter there. That's a row planter. It looks like that, onion planter. But this here planter it's a good planter, but it's heavy. See, it says 10 tons. I mean, that one's only 2.5. and that is 10, you're going to have a pretty good size, even though it says, it doesn't, 300 horsepower. Yeah, I wouldn't go no less than that. That is the minimum. I've used this on another map when it came out. I've tested it out. It plants wonderfully, and it plants, you see, just about everything. And on that particular map I was on, there were some extra crops, and it had all of them on it. And it plants at 6 mile an hour, no, 10 mile an hour, 6 meter width, which is really good. I mean, way better than that right there. But anyway, that's the best part. The best part of this whole DLC is the equipment that's come out of this. I hadn't really looked at none of them. There's put a snow pile on it. He put a roof on it. Ooh, I like that closed in look. Ooh. And you can put an extension on it, you know. But I like that closed in look. Anyway, those are Can-Am things, all three of them. The car right there is a really good car. I mean, it's got 86 mile an hour. You know, and it's a good. So all three of them tractors plus that one. Well, wait a minute, let me see. I hadn't used that biggest one yet, but I'm sure it's as good. That has been. I hadn't used the Deutsch yet, but everything I've used so far, that's good. That's good. All of that, I got that right there up at the shop. Let me show you. This thing here is incredible. I mean, it is. It really does a good job. You can up to 7,000 liters. I haven't got herbicide in it right now. That's what I sprayed them weeds with. Hadn't used the baler. I bought some fish, but hadn't used that baler. But, you know, still some good stuff in here. But, you know, the layout of the map, I told somebody the other day, it reminds me of a map on FS22 that I played on a little bit called Deadwood, South Dakota. It really the layout of it is. Let me go to the map. I'll show you what I'm talking about. When you up at the shop here, is that the shop? Yeah. When you here at the shop and you come out, and you come down. Yeah, Deadwood is very similar to that. Anyway, that's what it reminded me of first time. But anyway, I'm done played all I can play on here. I just wanted to see what the onions did. Figured I might as well do them on here too. But anyway, this is Farmer Legacy saying, I'll see you in the next.